August 12, ECLIPSE SOLUTIO. The cosmic egg. A shared task for the entire network. On the 12th of August, 2026, we will experience a total solar eclipse that, within the Path of Alkhemia, will open an arc of work leading toward the eclipse of August 2, 2027. From different territories, we will be united in a shared task to reconcile the two great principles represented by the sun and the moon, allowing that which has been separated to come together again in a new unity. This eclipse represents the alchemical stage of solutio. Solutio means to dissolve, to undo divisions, release boundaries, and create the necessary medium for two seemingly opposite aspects to meet, integrate, and transform. It is about allowing both to remember that they are part of the same life, the sun and the moon, the visible and the invisible, consciousness and the unconscious, the father and the mother, creative potential and the space that contains it. During this eclipse, we will carry out a shared practice using the symbol of the cosmic egg. Within the egg, we find a complete image of creation. The yolk represents the sun, the creative core, the spark of life, and the generative force. The white represents the moon, the space that contains, protects, and allows that potential to take form. When we place the egg in an upright position, its shape resembles the flame of a candle. The sun and the moon then appear held along the same axis. During this practice, we will visualize our body, the earth, and the universe as parts of the same cosmic egg. Materials: a candle, an egg, a small amount of salt, a support that allows the egg to remain upright, a quiet place where you can sit in silence for a few minutes. The practice: light the candle and place it in front of you. Position the egg upright between your body and the candle, so that the flame remains behind the egg, and the two form a single image. Breathe slowly and deeply as you observe them together. Visualize the egg as simultaneously representing your own body, the earth, the cosmic egg from which all creation is born. Imagine that the lower part of your body, the creative center, the reproductive organs, and the generative force is the yolk, your inner sun. Imagine that the upper part, the mind, emotions, thoughts, and the field surrounding your consciousness is the white, the moon that contains and envelops. Allow both to begin recognizing themselves as parts of the same whole. Let the tensions, contradictions, and separations between them dissolve. The earth egg. Now visualize the earth as a great egg, like a living geode organized along an axis. Within the symbolic geography of this practice, the upper end lies between Iceland and Greenland, while the lower end extends toward the region of Sri Lanka and Tamil Nadu. Imagine yourself seated in lotus position inside this great earth egg, aligned between both ends. Your spine is the axis. Your creative center is the sun. Your field of consciousness is the moon. Visualize the information of the eclipse moving along the Earth's axis and passing through your own body as well, bringing both poles into order and reuniting what had been separated. Remain in silence for a few minutes, allowing this image to settle and stabilize. The alchemical act. At the end of the visualization, take the egg and crack it open. Consciously mix the yolk and the white until they can no longer be distinguished. Add a small amount of salt and observe how what was once separate now forms a single substance. Then cook the egg and eat it slowly. As you do so, recognize that the alchemy no longer remains only in the world of ideas or images, but begins to become part of your own body. You may accompany this moment by silently saying, I dissolve separation. I unite the sun and the moon within me. What was divided finds a new unity. The sun and the moon cease to stand in opposition and become one life. This is the essence of Solutio: to dissolve separation in order to allow the birth of a new form of existence. From every home and every territory, we will be part of the same alchemical act. One network, one axis, one cosmic egg. Sun and moon united in a new creation.